Mayram in the blue gi, Cléber in the white gi.
All right.
And we are off. Nice little takedown.
And right away, Meyram Alves.
On the back, that was lightning fast, Jake.
Oh, but look at this.
Looks like this could be deep. Oh, nice little escape by Cléber.
Cléber Souza gets right out of there. Meyram makes it happen again.
By Mayram. Takes the back again off the takedown. Wow, what an explosive start to this match. Meyram Alves putting it on Cléber Souza so far.
I'm excited to see a replay of that, Danny. Sorry, that was so much happening all at the same time. Interrupted you.
All good. He gets another advantage. So Mayram now has 4 advantages to none against Cléber. Those takedowns into the back takes were ridiculous. Those were wild.
See if he can make those happen again. Cléber Souza perhaps unwilling to give up the possibility of that situation happening again. Jumps guard.
Cléber representing Atos Jiu-Jitsu, Mayram representing Fratres Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu team.
Oh, look at this. Very interesting grip orientation by Cléber Souza right there.
I feel like closed guard is a good strategy to play against Mayram. When you let him roam free and you give him space and you don't have grips, that's when he does some of his best work.
As we can see right here, moving to the outside, trying to get around this lapel guard.
Beautiful pass by Mayram Alves. Right into his back attack.
Oh, and one hook is in. Oh, but look at this, chasing the arm. It looks like he might have a grip around the neck there with that
hard
choke.
To see from our angle. Another great escape by Cléber Souza. Really impressive defense here from Cléber so far.
Yeah, just narrowly avoiding these very tense situations. Now we see Mayram Alves under the leg.
Mayram now up 7 advantages to 0 over Cléber. A lot of close calls so far in this match. Some beautiful takedown exchanges, near back takes from Mayram.
7 advantages in just a little over 2 minutes, Dan. That's a lot of activity.
Yep. Mayram in bottom position now. Got that leg up on his shoulder. Pretty solid sweeping position. We'll see if he tries to use this to come on top.
On right there, Mayram.
Nice sweep by Mayram.
Picks up the bottom leg, so the grip on the pants. Basically does like a technical get-up to complete that sweep.
So now Mayram up 2 points, 7 advantages over Cléber Souza. Mayram on top in the blue gi representing Fratres Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Mayram on bottom in the white gi representing Atos. Cléber trying to get up, get another sweep.
Very interesting. Looks almost like Cléber could have gotten up in a strong position there, but Mayram forces him back down to the ground.
Three and a half minutes into this one. Mayram Alves representing Fratres Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He is the returning 2022 light featherweight world champion, taking on Cléber Souza. Winner of this light feather semifinal will take on the winner of Diogo Reis and Diego Pato Oliveira.
Right back to it. We'll see if Mayram goes back to some of that action that we saw him display at the very beginning of the match, but Cléber jumps guard once again. This time Mayram responds, putting his knee up, blocking the close guard. That's a quick reaction. It takes a long time to develop that sort of reaction to the close guard. It's hard to judge when somebody as good as Cléber Souza is going to jump guard, but immediately puts the knee up.
A lot of times we'll see Mayram jump right past the guard on the guard pole, so I think he's kind of a master that time, and that was a great point, Jake.
You see right here, it looks like he might be able to knee cut past the guard. He doesn't have the underhook just yet, so Cléber is going to try to use this to maybe get up on a single leg. You see him feed the lapel through. Mayram's doing the right thing though, pulling up that grip on the sleeve, keeping Cléber's left shoulder up off the mat. It's going to make it so difficult to get up on that single if he keeps on doing it like this. Now Mayram snipping out.
Beautiful pass attempt by Mayram Alves. Does that high step right into the long step. Crazy movement ability from Mayram Alves. We're coming up on the halfway point in this light featherweight semifinal. Mayram Alves leading Cléber Souza 2-0. Also has 7 advantages. Some pretty exciting moments in this match so far, Jake.
Man, Mayram really does keep it interesting. He's so explosive. Just one little opening turns into a giant transition. Even on the feet right here, you're almost waiting to see what kind of off balance or kazushi he's going to create.
Yeah, it's like we talked about before this match started. You don't want to blink when Mayram Alves is on the mat.
Once again, responding to the guard pull with his knee up. This time Cléber changing it a little bit, going for this lapel grip. Looks for a minute that Cléber was trying to turn this into a knee bar situation. Mayram seems to be all over it once again, pulling his leg out.
Mayram, as we mentioned, is the 2022 light featherweight world champion. He's going to face Diego Pato Oliveira should he win this match.
Pato on the other mat, winner, and a nail-biting 2-point lead. Mayram putting on an incredible display so far.
Still plenty of time, of course. 4 minutes left in this light feather semi.
Now it's Mayram pulling guard, which, Danny, I think is a smart idea. He spent enough time. He's built a great buffer for himself. Now it's up to Cléber Souza to pass the guard of Mayram Alves, which is a whole task, a whole separate difficult task.
Yeah, I think when people think of Mayram Alves, they think of his passing, they think of his takedowns, his back attacks, also has a great guard.
Something he doesn't necessarily always need to put on display, right? Because he's so good with the passing and so good with the takedowns that oftentimes he can dictate the flow of the match. As we see him right here, using the closed guard to slow things down. He understands that he needs to maintain this lead. He doesn't need to do anything too flashy in order to meet Diego Pato in the final. And it's on Cléber Souza to get out of this closed guard and to put a blitz on.
Mayram's got the double sleeve grips, which can be very difficult to work around when you're on top, especially if the person on bottom has a good lasso, good spider control like Mayram has.
Oh, and there we go,
Nice
Mayram
sweep
Alves.
by Mayram. Gets 2, he's up 4-0 now. And 7-0 on advantages, coming up on 2 minutes left in this light featherweight semifinal at the 2023 World Jiu-Jitsu Championships.
Cléber Souza trying to wrap up footlock grip here. Mayram sits out, possibly looking to turn this into a leg drag as they drag them back in the center. Right now he's got his right foot, you see, on top of the right leg of Cléber Souza. Look for him to try to potentially come up and drag that left leg behind him. As you see right here, pushing that leg to the side. That lapel grip that Cléber Souza has is what's saving him right now, but Mayram able to pull him down.
Trying to attack the back now. Mayram has amazing back attacks, great submissions from there. Doesn't have his hooks yet, but does have a chest to back connection. And now he has a seatbelt grip as well.
Keeping control of the upper body is key here. You see, the hooks may not come in right away, but as long as he has that upper body control, it's going to be very difficult for Cléber to be able to escape. You see, because Mayram has such good control over the upper body, he's able to swim with Cléber Souza, and wherever Cléber goes, he's able to go. It's when you start to prioritize the hooks over the grip that situations like this can happen. Cléber Souza up on a leg. Losing control of the back there, maybe getting a little head hunty, I would say. But he has all the privilege in the world to do so. Only 40 seconds left in this match, up by 4 and 8 advantages.
Yeah, Mayram in cruise control right now. Maintain this De La Riva position. This is the light featherweight semifinal at the 2023 World Jiu-Jitsu Championships. Winner of this match will face Diego Pato Oliveira in the light featherweight final. Pato, a 2021 world champion and an amazing competitor competing out of Art of Jiu-Jitsu.
All right, well, Mayram Alves moving on. 4 seconds away from getting his hand raised, moving on to fight Pato in the final. Our finals are set match by match, Danny. Very excited.
Pato and Mayram is going to be incredible. They fought a couple times. In the World's final last year, they fought in the light featherweight final. They also fought in the 2021 World's semifinal, and they're 1-1. Should be an incredible final in the light featherweight division.
Great showing from Meyram Alves out of Fratres Jiu-Jitsu.